It had been a week since Mia filled the first water bottle, and the 5 children now found themselves walking across the vast grassland. The endless plains stretched in every direction, some bathed in bright sunlight, while others were cloaked under heavy clouds. Though the air was hot and muggy, a soft breeze occasionally swept by, cooling their faces and rustling their hair. Tao glanced around curiously. Nearby, in a patch of grass, a tiny baby anteater was squeaking softly. Its body was covered in thick black fur with white stripes, and its small, stubby head and bright black eyes made it irresistibly cute.
What's wrong?
Mia asked with a worried expression. The baby anteater stopped crying and replied,
I fell on my mom's back. Can you help me find her?
Not long after, Mary spotted the mother anteater in the distance. The mother was busy digging into a mound of reddish-brown dirt with her large white claws, using her long, pointed snout to scoop up ants with her sticky tongue. So focused on feeding her hungry belly, she hadn't even noticed her baby's cries. Mia carefully lifted the baby anteater into her arms and approached the mother, intending to place the little one back on a bag. However, the moment the mother sensed Mia's presence, she lashed out like lightning. With a powerful swipe of her claws, she struck Mia's right arm, leaving deep gashes that immediately began to bleed. The baby anteater fell from Mia's arms and tumbled to the ground. The attack happened so quickly that Mia barely had time to react. Mary rushed to pull Mia away from the anteaters and brought her to safety. The other children gathered around Mia, hopping nervously from foot to foot. Only then did the pain hit her sharp and searing. Blood dripped steadily from the wound, and tears welled up in Mia's eyes. Gallo quickly pulled out an extra t-shirt and wrapped it tightly around her arm to stop the bleeding, but it wasn't enough. Just then, a luxurious camper van appeared on the horizon, rolling slowly toward them like a massive elephant. He came to stop near the children, and the driver's door swung open. Out stepped a young man, tall and athletic, with a face so pure and cheerful it seemed almost out of place with his sturdy build.
Hello kids, nice to meet you.
He greeted them warmly, as if running into old friends on the road. The children, however, were too confused to respond. Little Arthur even hid nervously behind Gallo. When no one answered, the young man looked momentarily awkward, but then noticed Mia's bleeding arm. His expression turned serious, and he quickly retrieved a camping chair from the van and helped Mia sit down. He brought out a large first aid kit and began tending to her wound with practiced skill, disinfecting, stopping the bleeding, and bandaging it with care. As he worked, Gallo pressed his chest gently against Mia's back, wrapping his hands tightly around her shoulders to comfort her. Mary held Mia's left hand warmly, while Taho and Arthur helped the young man clumsily but honestly as his assistants. Mia felt the pain in her arm gradually ease, and the children's tense expressions began to soften. When the treatment was finished, all the children spoke in unison.
Thank you so much.
The young man introduced himself as a free-spirited traveler, roaming the world like the wind in search of its most amazing places. He explained that he was currently on a camping trip to experience the majesty of the Great Plains. The children quickly warmed to the young man, charmed by his striking appearance and cheerful demeanor. He turned to Mia with a kind smile and asked,
What happened to your arm?